All right, we are in the middle of a sermon series called Adjustments, and today we are talking about the small adjustments we need to make in our relationship with God. Now, as I was going through this week and thinking about this, it really reminded me a lot of when somebody first starts playing golf and they have some sort of athletic background where like basketball came easy or football or volleyball. Golf is not that, okay? Like you can't just be athletic through golf, all right? Athleticism does help. Okay, but when you go to swing at a golf ball for the first time, you're not going to look great. It's not going to go well. That's part of the process. And so yesterday I was actually playing golf with one of Alexis's cousins, and they had never played before. And he was like, "I just don't understand why I can't get it. Everything's normally easy." It's like, cuz this sport is a sport that humbles all people across the board. You can go. It is a sport, Matthew, and you can go through and play 10 great rounds in a row. And then you go out and you just blow up and shoot 120. And you're like, what just happened? I was shooting in the 70s. I don't know why. Okay? This is what happens. You start to set a false expectation of what should happen. And in our relationships with God, we do the same thing. We set a false expectation of what God should do for us or who he should be to us, right? But God's desire is to have relationship with us. We know this because from the very beginning we see that the moment that sin enters with Adam and Eve, the first thing God does is cover them, right? He covers them. We see this theme of covering all throughout the Bible. The one thing that I think all of us can most relate to is probably the story of the prodigal son, where the father comes running, he covers him, he puts a ring on his finger, he clothes them, he gives them a hug. Why? Because this is what fathers do. This is what fathers do. We've all related to this in some way, whether it's through God the Father or whether it's through our earthly fathers. We've related to the fact that a father came running down, clothed us, loved us, and made everything okay for us. That's what God does for us, because it's God's desire to have relationship with us. So much so that in order to make sure that there would be an acceptable sacrifice for all of eternity, that there wouldn't have to be this yearly process over and over of sacrificing, he sent his son to die for us, that there would be an everlasting sacrifice for us. And the word is clear that it's only through the shedding of blood that atonement can be made. So Jesus had to die to make a way for us. Without that sacrifice, we're only seen in a sinful state. But through the covering of the blood, we are made pure and holy before God. So where we messed up, God made a way for us through his son's sacrifice so we could have relationship with him. We didn't have to do anything. He desired relationship with us so much that he made everything perfect. All we have to do is say yes. That's all we have to do. But what does any of this have to do with our relationship with God and bad expectations? Well, it's the basis of relationship. You have to start every relationship